Validation table. The validation table is a system table that contains the column names and the column values for all of the tables in the database. It is used during the database validation process to ensure that all columns are accounted for and have the correct values. This table is not shipped with the installer database. The validation table has the following columns. Columns table used to identify a particular table. This key and the column key form the primary key of the validation table. Column used to identify a particular column of the table. This key and the table key form the primary key of the validation table. Nullable identifies whether the column may contain a null value. This column may have one of the following values. String meaning while yes, the column may have a null value. And no, the column may not have a null value. Min value. This field applies to columns having numeric value. The field contains the minimum permissible value. Max value. This field applies to columns having numeric value. The field is the maximum permissible value. This may be the maximum value for an integer or the maximum value for a date or version string. Keytable. This field applies to columns that are external keys. The field identified in column must link to the column number specified by column in that table named in Keytable. This can be a list of tables separated by semicolons. Column. This field applies to table columns that are external keys. The field identified in column must link to the column number specified by column in that table named in Keytable. The permissible range of the column field is 1 to 32. Category. This is the type of data contained by the database field specified by the table and columns of the validation table. If this is a type having a numeric value, such as integer, doubly integer or time/date, then enter null into this field and specify the values range using the min value and max value columns. Use the category column to specify the non-numeric data types described in column data types. Say this is a list of permissible values for this field separated by semicolons. This field is usually used for enumerations. Description. A description of the data that is stored in the column. Validation. ICE03, ICE06, ICE32 remarks. The category field of this table only applies to string data. If the column field refers to a column with binary data, the binary data type must be specified in the category field. Integer data column types. Ignore the category field during validation.